Hello everyone, I'm Sean.
It's Toon.
And we are the Courageour Frights back again for another movie review.
Yes.
So we came back from watching the film of the year.
Yes.
Imaginary.
We skipped Dune too.
Yes.
To watch this.
Yeah. Only the best.
Yeah, only the best Frights. Here.
So this is Blumhouse's movie about a killer teddy bear.
Yes. That's not existing, I guess. Or maybe that's a spoiler. It
doesn't exist. It's imaginary.
Yes.
It's not really a spoiler, it's in the title.
Yeah, that is true.
So, yeah, this is the latest mediocre horror film from Blumhouse.
Yeah. And Tower of Babel.
Yeah, Tower of Babel made this.
Yes.
So this is, I guess the whole movie is basically told in the description. Meet Chauncey. He's not imaginary and he's not your friend.
Yeah.
That's basically it. That's pretty much it. I think we can end the video.
Yeah. Yes.
So, if you've seen the trailers for this thing, Chauncey is the bear.
Yeah.
This, to me, was very obviously an attempt to cash in on Megan.
Yeah.
As well as Five Nights at Freddy's, because it even says it in the poster. It says for the studio, brought Five Nights at Freddy's and Megan.
Is that what they...
Yeah, they have that right on the poster in the picture that I'm using in this.
Yeah, I can't really... I have like a different one on mine, but...
obvious that that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to get some viral marketing involved in this about a killer teddy bear, kind of like Megan.
Yeah.
However, I think Abigail is doing a better job of the Megan marketing than this is.
Yeah, for sure.
So, this does have some good points. It has a very creative story.
Yeah.
There's a whole, like, imaginary world, like another realm.
Yeah.
That these things come from.
Yeah, and they always went to get, like, kids and stuff into this place.
Yeah. And so that was cool.
Actually, they had, like, it was, like, about, like, folklore. Because there was, like, a scene where they were talking about, like, folklore.
Yeah, like fairies and stuff.
Yeah.
That, like, take children away and stuff. That was cool. Chauncey itself is cool.
Yeah.
Especially when it's in its monster form. I'm pretty sure that was like an actual practical
Yeah, because it looked really good. Like, that actually looked good.
Yeah. I think that was an animatronic.
Yeah, because if they were to, like, have, like, Freddy Fastbender or whatever whatever that guy is, whatever that little monster is.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
That would be like him, but, like, it's like a monstrous version of that.
Yeah, I like Chauncey. Like, it had cool ideas. There's a weird spider monster in this, too, that's kind of cool.
Which, that one kind of shows up, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah, they don't focus on that. A lot of people I saw, they said that maybe the bear wasn't going to be the main focus, but because everybody, like, because of how viral Megan got, they thought that they could do more with the bear.
Yeah.
So, like, somebody over at Blumhouse or whoever was like, put more Chauncey in the movie.
Yeah,
so
put more Chauncey.
They, like, reduced the spider stuff.
Yeah.
Because the spider actually is, like, the big bad of the movie. But they're, like, they barely do anything with it. Like, Chauncey's almost, like, a subservient to the spider thing.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know if Chauncey and the spider are the same thing. I don't know if they were...
I don't know, maybe. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know if they, like... He can transform into the bear.
Because the spider thing is what's always in the background behind people in scenes.
Yeah.
And then the spider thing is almost like a ripoff of it, because it has, like, the deadlights in its eyes.
Yeah, it, like... It shoots apparently a bunch of, like, imagination ideas into people's brains.
It beams imagination
right into beams your imagination, yeah. Because it shows a girl, like, it shows, like, this... pictures keep showing up on his eyeballs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they, like, go insane from it.
Yeah, it basically kills you by Viewmaster.
Yeah, pretty much.
So basically the story is the typical stepmom trying to connect with her kids, stepkids, and she has a kind of a twisted past. We don't really know her whole backstory.
She, like, forgot about her old past.
Yeah, she had a really traumatic event that happened when she was, like, 5 years old.
Yeah.
And then she went to live with her grandparents instead of her dad. Her dad ended up, like, in a...
like a mental hospital or
something. He was like an assisted living by the time they met him.
But he was, like... They make a point that he's, like... He wasn't right of mind at one point.
Yeah. And it turns out that it all had something to do with her imaginary friend. But she doesn't remember any of that because it all happened when she was 5. And she's having nightmares at the house that they're living in. So, and she's like a children's book author that writes sort of like a creepy kid's book.
Yeah.
And they move to her old family home to try to stop having the nightmares or something. And initially it works, but then one of the little kids finds what they believe is a teddy bear in the basement, and it turns out that this is this entity, Chauncey. Yeah. And this entity was what caused a lot of problems with her in the past.
Yeah, and the entity's kind of like controlling her. It's like trying to be its friend, like the little girl's friend, and then and later on it's like getting progressively like more, not really violent to the girl, but
kind of just like telling her to do
telling her to do things like hurt herself or whatever.
Herself and stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. And then there's a second girl who's the older sister.
She's like
barely in it, really.
Yeah, she's the she's like character's like, this sucks.
Everything sucks. She's the teenage
angsty
girl. teenager who like doesn't get along with her stepmom.
Yeah.
And then there's the neighbor who is an aspiring drug dealer.
Yeah.
Who spends the day with a Claritin on his
for some reason. Right, that's like the worst scene.
He's trying to sell drugs to the daughter, but it's actually like his mom's
Claritin
or something.
And he also goes. There's a scene where he goes into the bathroom.
Oh yes, we have to talk about this. We're gonna talk about one thing.
Yeah, and he's seeing something going on and stuff like just out of the corner of his eye. So he's like, I don't know why he went. Like, I guess he just needed to take a piss or something.
Why was he in there?
I don't know. I think he. Oh yeah, he dropped the whiskey bottle or something. So the girl told him to go get like towels or something.
Oh
like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, then he went to the bathroom, so because that's where the towels would be at.
Yeah.
And so he's like taking a piss onto the toilet.
And he peed all over the floor.
Yeah, and then like the string shows up from the Chauncey bear string shows up, and it goes up to where the towel's at, and then he's like he pees all over the floor. And he peed on his hands, and then he grabs the towel and just wipes his hand, wipes his hands off from the towel, and then walks away.
Walks away. He doesn't bother washing his hands or anything.
He doesn't clean the floor up. It's like this is like not his house. This is like someone else's house.
Yeah, this guy's a mess.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna like take the back tank off and pee in the back tank.
That's it. You can't hold him accountable though because he's hopped up on Benadryl.
Yeah, all that Benadryl.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Benadryl and Claritins.
Yeah, he's in his own imaginary world.
Yeah, exactly. He can see 12 seconds in the future with his left eye.
Just his left eye. His left eye can see 12 seconds in the future, we're told. There is several times where there's some stupid dialogue in this movie that's kind of funny. Overall, like, it's not groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But it's not awful.
Yeah, it's not an awful movie. It's not, like, bad, but it's not good either.
No. It's like mid-tier. It's like a 5. It's a C. It's a whatever you want, a middle grade.
This literally felt like a movie that should have came out in January.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's a January horror
film.
It's
not bad. It's not good. It's just like, eh.
We didn't see their January horror film. There was a movie about Wyatt Russell fighting a haunted swimming pool.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That was their January.
The haunted swimming pool.
So, Blumhouse had a haunted swimming pool movie in January, so they figured that this was at least a March-worthy film.
So when they take what they're going to do is when they change the Blumhouse logo, they're just going to have a swimming pool in the beginning. It's like
teddy bear.
A teddy bear just swimming in the swimming pool.
Megan, like, twerking or whatever. Like, this will be their logo.
They got to take out Michael Myers and put a haunted teddy bear in a swimming pool.
Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah.
It's got some cool ideas that aren't necessarily executed well.
Yeah.
The imaginary world idea is pretty neat. The Chauncey stuff's cool.
I could see if they were to, like, I don't know if this movie's going to have a sequel. Probably not.
Probably not, but it's not going to fail, though, because it's only a $10 to $12 million... This is the type of movie they need to make more of, actually.
Yeah.
It's a $10 to $12 million budget. It's already made 10. It's basically guaranteed to turn a profit. It's just not going to turn Megan numbers.
No, Megan was like...
Or Five Nights at Freddy's numbers.
Yeah.
But it's not going to really damage the brand at all.
Yeah.
And it does have potential for a sequel. It could be one of those things like Ouija or whatever.
Yeah.
Where the first film is kind of mediocre and the second film is better.
Yeah.
That's possible. If you get a better director. The guy who made this is like pretty mediocre.
Yeah, if someone came in there with a little bit better idea, this could work pretty well. because it isn't kind of interesting.
It also has Insidious vibes.
Yeah.
Because Insidious had like the red room or whatever. This is almost like the blue room.
Yeah.
And it's like the red room was like an astral projection dimension, and this is like an imagination dimension or something. Like you could tie it in with Insidious. I know Jason Blum wants to do Sinister Insidious, but honestly, this makes more sense.
Yeah, they could do this. Have this with like Chauncey coming out, or like that Red Man, or like Darth Maul.
Darth Maul comes out with his Tiny Tim.
Yeah, the music. Tiny Tim music. That could really work because they kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, like Blumhouse eventually probably could do like, as stupid as this sounds, and it's a terrible idea, but they'll probably do it.
Yeah.
They could do like an Avengers of the Blumhouse universe.
Yeah, they probably could.
Where they combine this, because they've already created multiple dimensions that exist within their films. This is one of them. Like I said, the Insidious thing's one of them. There's like all these little pocket worlds of like horror stuff. And and the Conjuring film, like all this crap is like in the same sort of style.
Yeah.
You could do like a Blumhouse horror film where it combines all this shit. I don't know why you would want to, but they could.
I could see maybe if James Wan were to take it. Like it's probably doing a pretty decent job with it.
And James Wan probably would have gone further with it.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this film, and that's a common complaint. This is a PG-13 horror film. I've heard a lot of people say it had cool ideas, just didn't push it far.
Yeah, it needed, especially being horror, it really needed to be like a little bit more.
I mean, Chauncey kills a person, and then they're like this blood pool comes under the door.
Yeah, that's
so it's like people die. There's also a stupid scene where a kid, like, one of the imaginary friend made him chop his thumb off.
Yeah.
But apparently he just chopped his thumb off.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there like in the interview, like with no thumb and like a bloody stump.
Yeah. It's like they didn't wrap it up.
He's talking to his therapist, and it's like, shouldn't you get that like bandage that or something?
Bandage
like
it
go
up.
to the hospital?
Yeah, no, it's like, what are you doing, kid? You just went right to this video.
It's like, nah, I'll do this interview. It's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like that's pretty much our thoughts on Imaginary.
Yeah, it's all right. Like it's an all right movie.
It's fine. It's fine and fun.
Yeah,
as some might say on Hack the Movies.
Yes.
go see our friend's Uncle Tony and tell him it's fine and fun. But it's just that, really. Like, I can't really recommend to go see this full price unless you're looking for these type of films.
If you're like a horror movie person or something,
yeah, it's not like must-see.
Yeah.
It's not a must-see film. It's a bargain theater film, or it's a wait-to-streaming film.
Yeah, wait-to-streaming or bargain.
Or Blu-ray, like
whatever
you want to
or something.
Rent it, what have you. This is kind of like what used to be a rent film.
Yeah.
A Redbox film, I guess, or something like that. Whatever. Amazon Prime, rent it. Something like that. I just wouldn't recommend going to see full price unless these are your type of film.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to do it for our review of Imaginary. So if you like this, consider giving us a like. Tell us what you thought of it in the comments if you saw it. And you too could feel a strong welling within.
Yeah.
See ya.